Hey, what's up, nerds? It's another episode of Final Fantasy VII and Chill. I am your host, David. I'm sure you've heard of me. Um, I play video games very badly, and have coffee before I stream, and then I'm a little. And I have a brain issue that makes me confused and say racist and sexist things. I've had chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery because of it. So it's legit. It's not like an excuse for me just to say like the N word or something. But if I do, that's why. It's not because I'm racist, it's because I have a medical issue. Thank you very much. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm trying a new brand of coffee today. And coffee, and it's. I don't think it's very good because I'm not feeling caffeinated. So I think I might have wasted some money. Oh well. The show must go on. The show must go on. I'm still gonna eat cookies too, but fuck it. Alright, so, recap. Oh my god, I'm so hot. Recap. Um, we are currently grinding up some all materia to sell so we can fund our Kokobo scheme to breed Kokobos to get materia and GP. Well, yeah, to get materia. Okay, so let me restart. We're grinding up all materia because all materia can sell for like 1,400,000 or something deal, which is a lot. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna sell two of them, and because Kokobos are very expensive, we're breeding Kokobos, giant chickens that you ride like horses. And we have a stable with 6 slots per. I don't know per. We have what's one of those individual like horse areas for a horse? Is it a stable or is the whole building a stable? Anyway, we have 6 slots for 6 Kokobos. We will need to find 2 great yellow Kokobos and 2 great yellow Kokobos. They're going to have a progeny of a blue and a green Kokobo, opposite sexes. We're going to breed those, and then we're going to get a black Kokobo and breed it with a wonderful Kokobo that we'll find up north. All of them need to be S tier, which means all of them need to have like hundreds of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of gil worth of greens stuffed up their bird assholes in order for them to be able to race to get to the S rank, which will make it more likely that they'll have, the correct color Kokobo. And we're doing this to get the good materia, or because the Kokobos the green Kokobos can climb mountains, and then the blue ones can walk over water. And I'm kind of wondering why I can't just take the tiny Bronco. I think there might be some reason, but anyway, I need a blue. So yeah, and then we also need to go back to the battle arena after we get some GP to get a champion belt for Tifa because it adds like 30 to attack and vitality, which is like, damn. I need to check out Sid's accessory too because he might get a championship belt too. So let me just check that really quick. Why is it so hot in here? It's probably that coffee I had. Hope I don't die on stream from my coffee. Anyway, let's see. Equipment. Okay, I can definitely get him a championship belt too. I think there were 64,000 battle points? So we'll need 128,000 with an average of I don't know, 30 per round that I actually go through. And I'll have to quit some of them because the handicaps will pile up, so Yeah, we're definitely getting 2 more of those, because those are pretty good. Or as the kids say, pretty goated. Oh my god, it's so loud. Sorry, I'll fix the volume in a minute. I'm gonna waste time on summons. I'm gonna fix the sound. Fix the sound, it's way too loud. Not really way too loud. It's loud. It's loud for me. Sexy. Yes, I'm very sexy. I want to tell you, you're welcome, by the way. You're welcome for the comedy, the insight, I'm a friend, I'm the gay friend you never had. Also, you're welcome for the fat material, for you and or your girlfriend. Feel free to play my commentary while you are making love. And if you want to look up at me while you come, that's okay too. That's okay and understandable, perfectly understandable. Anyway, just want to clear that up. Let's see. I mean, Tifa and Cloud are getting up there, I think. Didn't they start around like 52 or 53? They're doing pretty well. I'm gonna check the all materia though. Because grinding is kind of boring. But I had fun yesterday because of my coffee, but I don't think the coffee's not doing anything for me today. The new kind I'm trying, it sucks. So, I mean, it wasn't cheap. It was I got it from a new place though, so maybe it's gonna take a minute. Anyway, so let's see. Kind of a lot. Yeah. Kind of a lot of AP. That's okay. We need the money. We need the experience. You know, grinding is just part of life. Sometimes you just gotta grind it, you know. Go to work every day. Gotta show up every day. That's how you succeed. You show up every day. Show up every day to the gym, or every time you're supposed to go to the gym, you show up. Show up to work every time you're supposed to show up. That's how you get ahead. You just show up. Consistency. You just put in the hard work. You gain that human capital, and you take that human capital, and you apply it to a better way to grind. And you just keep grinding, and you get sharper and sharper and sharper, and harder and harder and harder, and richer and richer and richer, and more muscular and better looking. That's how you succeed. You put in the work. You put in the effort. Have you come yet? Have you come yet? Why not? Hurry it up. Don't forget the butthole. Yeah. I saw that they are selling vibrating butt plugs at Walmart now, so welcome to dystopia. I do not have a butt plug. I don't like, you know what, I did have like a little vibrating thingy that I tried out that I kind of liked, but it was just like, it's not worth the trouble, you know? And plus it was cheap and it's just gross. Hey, HP Plus was born. But I mean, it was kind of interesting. It was just not interesting enough to warrant any effort. What am I doing? Materia. Wait, who needs a HP boost? Maybe Tifa? Can she... I mean, we don't really need light. Well... All of Cloud and Tifa's materia is kind of crucial. Is too. I'll just have to wait till I get new gear. Usually I just dress up my characters in a bunch of HP plus and MP plus materia, but maybe if we need it, I should buy some. I know you can get it at Cosmo Canyon. I think, I'm pretty sure. I was scrolling on Facebook earlier, and some random, page showed up of a scene or a clip of, just like the image of Diablo, which apparently also came out in 1997. And I was planning on doing Final Fantasy VIII next, but then I thought, the original Diablo might be cool, might be a little different. Don't want to get typecast as that Final Fantasy guy, Plus, I really liked that game. Although I used the dupe exploit. Do you know what that was? The dupe exploit, the dupe cheat, duplicate cheat. Okay, so what you would do is you would put something on the ground, and you'd walk away from it, and then you'd go to pick it up. And while your character was picking it up, you'd click on a potion in your inventory or something in your inventory, and that something would change to whatever you were picking up. So, like, if you put down 500 in gold, walked away, went to go pick it up, picked it up, and then clicked on a potion at the exact same time, that potion would turn into a duplicate of the gold that you picked up. But I tried it in the computer version, the updated version. I mean, like the current not 1997 on a CD version, and they fixed that exploit. So it might be it would be like this. It would be extreme. It would be a lot harder for me than it was originally. Actually, it wasn't hard for me originally because I was just a dumb kid. Now I'm just a retarded adult. So yeah. I need to heal Cloud. Like right away. Oh, don't die on me. Shit. Oh! Okay, good. Got lucky there. He keeps getting misses on everything. Which is okay because he's covering everyone, but it's weird. Like in the battle arena, everybody was missing. Yeah, that coffee is not doing shit. I'm pissed. I think I spent a lot of money. I think I spent like, oh, god damn it. It might be just that batch. I have 3 batches that I got of the coffee. And so I should probably check them all. I'm so hot. Okay. Cloud needs healed again. Ba, 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 ba. 240 AP. So that would be, I don't know what that would be for Sid. I did that yesterday. I can't do math, okay? Alright, we're almost there. We're getting there. This isn't too bad. And these were like brand new too. And we've only been grinding probably for a total of like 2.5 hours. So I think that's worth 2.5 million gil. Shit, I could. I wish I could make that kind of money. Alright, let's get these praying mantis-looking mother... or scorpions? I don't know what's going on there. Big old bugs. Okay, Cloud. It's a bit much, the constant covering. Although, with the counterattack and that white trash baseball bat, goated combo. Goated combo, kids. Damn. She's got work gloves on, and those are just as good, but don't have any materia slats. Poison was born, we're just racking it up. Almost 100,000 gil, just by grinding. We're on it, guys. We're gonna kick Sephiroth's ass. After we kick the weapons ass, and the emerald weapons ass, the ruby weapons ass. I need to go check on the ruby weapon. He wasn't around. Maybe it had to be like the third disc or something. I can't remember. Oh, I shaved my head today, and trimmed my beard, and dyed my beard, and shaved my chest. I don't shave my chest, I trim my chest. And then I shave like my ab area. I'm not gonna say my stomach because it makes me sound fat. I have a six-pack, so like I have to like pull a little bit of the fat to make it all show. I don't do cardio, okay? I naturally lose weight, but like the gut area is the last place to lose fat, so even when I have like single digit body fat, I still have, it's all like right on my ab area. Which they still look great, it's just annoying that it's not like, you know, like shredded, like purely shredded. Like just skin, you know. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It missed again. Why does it always miss? Oh, shit. Alright. Level up. Alright, we're getting there. Should I go get Vincent too? Probably should. Attack. Baby. Damn. Now those back row ones, I mean, like, being in the back row really messes with the, oh, all was born. Time was born? Okay, let me see. Was it 2? Or 2 times born? Or 2 alls born? No. One more. Alright, cool. One more to go. Should probably switch that out. Just for good measure. We're not gonna go through that all again, but that all again. Anyway, one of my twinks wanted to come over today and, you know, get his ass pounded, which I'm really good at, and I do quite well. I wanted to say violently, but that's not right. That's not the right word. That's not the word I should use. But, I mean, I can't think of a better way to put it. But he really likes it like that, so it's hard to find a bottom who really likes to be just like treated like a, you know, like I like to treat them. I'm not really joking. Don't judge me, okay? Hey, if you're homophobic or racist, the best thing you can do, if you're homophobic and racist, the best thing you can do is to go find a twink of color and just, you can, if you have the right look and the right attitude with them, I know I come off pretty femme, but I'm not. I have a role to play in the bedroom, and I do it well. If you embody that essence, the angry daddy dom essence, yes, that's me. You embody that essence. You, the racist, homophobic guy, you can say whatever you want to black gays, to black gays, or to brown gays, whatever. You can say whatever you want to them. You can do whatever you want to them. You can do whatever you want to them, say whatever you want to them, and they love it. They love it. I mean, I can think of a couple times it was a little awkward, but you just push through it. Anyway, no. Oh my god. So the coffee that I got apparently just makes me have a fucking hot flash, which is just great, just great. Well, it'll burn my cookie car calories, whatever. This is me not on coffee. And by coffee, I mean coffee. I really use some drugs right now, though. I'm sorry, was that garbled? Sorry. It's almost like I'm a borderline genius. Alright. Gotta take care of our twink here. Run, Cloud. That's right. That's right. Bam. Systematic, baby. We got it. Tifa's hitting like a motherfucker too. Yay! Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't it? Oh, we put the new one on, didn't we? Let me check that. Okay, yeah. Only 530 more. One more battle. Yeah, we'll take a break on the grinding then. I'm sure it's not thrilling content to watch me do this. But you're here for me, not for the game, right? Like if I wanted followers or whatever, I would play a relevant game that came out, in under 2 decades. I mean, this game is older than a woman in her prime. I mean, this is the post-prime woman era, which is over 24. I'll stand by that, yeah. I'm gay. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, ladies? That's right. That's right. I'm right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. And I'm sorry I'm right. It sucks. I mean, after 24 is when guys start to get, like, going. After 24, women start to, why are you here? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, kind of. I know, well, the problem is, it's like, women who don't end up like having kids, by the age of 24, who don't like settle down by the age of 24, not only physically are they like, I mean, they're not past their sell by date, but they're getting there. And they get rest. I mean, it's like nature is like making them restless, and so they're like, they're the stereotypical, activist, or Karen, or bitchy, they have these issues that they want to fight for, and they're just so restless, and they have all this like pent up like energy, mental energy that they should be investing in like their family and their home and their children, and they're just I think they're lost, honestly, most of them. And they don't know they're lost, or they don't know what they're missing, and they've convinced themselves that they want to work 40 hours a week. I don't want to work 40 hours a week. Do you? Does anybody want to work 40 hours a week at a job that they, I loved my job, but a lot of people don't love their job. A lot of people barely tolerate their job, and they hate working 40 hours a week. And I'm sorry, ladies, you had a free pass to retire. Okay. Before feminism, the men would go off to work every day, and women would, stay home and keep the house, take care of any children that they would have. Maybe they'd have, let's say they have 2 or 3. Let's say they had 3, just for argument's sake. Okay, they have a baby, and then 2 years later they have a baby, then 2 years later they have the 3rd baby. So that's, what? Oh my, I'm not good at math, but after age 5 for the 3rd child, the kids are off at school, and you're basically retired then. You stay home, clean the house, grocery shop, do whatever else you need to do. And most women have rejected that. They don't want to do that. And they're like, well, you can't do that anymore. Actually, you can. You can do that, ladies. If any women are watching, or any men who know any women are curious, women can actually do that. They can retire after having their children go off to school. I'll tell you how. You find a good man. A man that makes a lot of money. Go to a college town and find a law student or a med student, ideally. Invest in him, make sure he goes to school, gets good grades, and then, you'll be sitting pretty by the time your first kid is off to school. It's not that hard. I want to do that. Shit. I don't even like kids. But they don't want to do that. They want to be with losers and, marry for love and not worry about, money. So they want to just, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. It's just not possible. Oh my God, I'm so hot. So hot right now. All right, so I think we did it. We are good. Okay, so taking off this all. Okay, so taking off all the alls. Okay, did you have an all that I took off? Yes, you did. What did I add though? I don't know. Why is all on fire? Did she have something else? She has restore. No, I think I took an all off her. So we will put a non-mastered all on her, because it doesn't matter. Restore. I took off poison, which is fine. Well, I don't know. Do I want poison or lightning? poison on there. Well, no, I want to master lightning though. Just autism. Okay, so no, I'm not autistic. I could be though. Let's see. Alright, so let's do. Wait, what did Cloud have that I took off? Time. Did I don't think I had all for his time, but I should. But he doesn't have the materia slots, so I won't do that. So we'll go back to Sid and give him an all. Hopefully I have, yeah, I do. And then we'll put his restore on that. Actually, you know what? I don't know if his new weapon will support connected materia. Let me check. Do I want to put a new weapon on that? Yeah, this one is probably best because, yeah, we'll do the javelin at double, which is better than a normal weapon. Okay, so then we go back to here, grab that all, and then grab restore, put it with the all, and we can restore everybody. Then there's a time that I want to do, but do I have the all materia for that? I don't think I do. I need another all materia for that. Well, we'll put the new one on there then when we get it eventually, I guess. So yeah. What else do I have with him? Restore. We have time, comet, HP plus. I guess we could add the other HP plus, right? Get that upgraded too, and then we'll put. Let's see. Steel, and then Death Blow doesn't really need to be upgraded. But it is good to have it occasionally, especially for the mage. And then, let's see. Honestly, I really don't need anything else. Maybe. I don't know. Cocoa boat, no. Well, I guess we will need that, though. Yeah, I think I'll just, yeah, I'll use the cocoa boat lure material. Okay. Wait. Sorry. Let me just check something here. Why don't we put oh no. I won't. I don't see myself using Comet with anyone else. So this is all good. Okay, we're good. Let me just check everybody else because I tend to forget things, as you know. But I'm not buzzing from coffee, so it's fine. Got ripped off. Motherfuckers. Okay, where is my little plane? Oh, plane. Where is it? Where's the plane? How do I... There we go. There it is. Look at me knowing the controls now. I don't think when I do like a cure for everyone, it costs more MP. Let me check though. No way. Cool. Yeah, all is great. When I first played this, I didn't even like dumb kid not paying attention. I didn't know what it did. Okay. I didn't understand that they were connected, the material slots were connected or anything until about halfway through the game. Or like most of the way through the game. Probably to about this point in the game. Alright. Make it back there. And what's next on the agenda though? Next we're going to go to Kokobo Billy and get some greens and stuff them up. Birdie's butt. That's the Kokobo. Birdie. Let's save to. Alright. Chill music. Oh, there's Birdie. Hi, Birdie. Hello, Birdie. Class B. Alright. Matriarch Birdie. Alright. Welcome. Bye. Alright, so the mistake I made last time was I was buzzing on coffee. I dumped all of my money into Mimic Greens, which is not, it only does speed. And she's fast, but she's still slower than the B class Kokobos, even though I dumped like 75 Mimic Greens in her, and they're 1,500 gil each. Oh, I didn't sell my all materia. Fuck. Can I sell them to Kokobo Billy? I can. Sweet. So, Kokobo Billy, are you ready to take out a mortgage on your farm? Look at that. That is a fuck ton of money. Damn. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with that. And we'll do it again. We're gonna be rolling in the money. Look at that, we can retire. We can get a little place in Costa del Sol. Alright, cool. Welcome. Okay, I want to buy all the greens. But she can only eat like so many. So, I know Curiel. I'm going to get Curiel. All the Curiel. Alright, so we'll feed that to her. And then we'll test to see if we can still feed her shit. Probably not. Why is she in a shadow? Oh. I have to individually tap for each one because the Japanese programmers from the 90s, they sucked. No honor. I will find your grandsons on X or Twitch or whatever. I'll find them and I'll tell them their grandfathers have disgraced their family. Alright. That's a lot of greens. They're gonna be shitting everywhere. Birdie. Now we get to listen to each one too. I can't click through this. Speed plus. Stamina plus. They're getting along better. That's what you're supposed to. I don't know why they didn't say that. I'm at a loss. Alright. Buy. See, Mimic Greens only do speed plus. These do speed and stamina plus. Do these do higher speed plus? I have no idea. And these do intelligence plus. So, and I'm not going to do or automatic because I want to be in control. Daddy Dom. So I'm going to try one of these to see, make sure she can still eat them. She might have maxed out like 5 into those, you know, and the rest were for not. But there's no way I can tell because Japanese programmers suck. I don't want to spy. I'm going to feed. Pay attention, David. No excuses today. Trail greens. So how many should I give her then? I don't know. What do you think? Let's go with like 25. I don't want to waste a lot of money. Even though I'm dripping with cash. Instead of saying, I don't know. I'm 39, okay? Don't judge me. Or make me like get up quickly. Anyway, that twink that wants to come over that likes to be pounded really hard. He lives like 1,400 feet away, which is really convenient, but he lives with his ex-boyfriends. Yes, they were a polyamorous relationship, and he still lives with his exes, who are still together. So, he's not allowed. He also doesn't have a car, nor does he know how to drive. He is 29, if not 30 by now, and works a few nights a week doing drag. Okay, so I'm not into drag queens. I'm not into trans people. I'm not into like dressing like women. I want my twinks to be dressed like, you know, a guy. I want them to look like a guy, just, you know, a weak, skinny little guy that I can. I'm gonna stop there, and he fits the bill. But yeah, he was in a polyamorous relationship, doesn't know how to drive. Anyway, he's got the feels for me, and I think he wants to move in here, which is definitely not going to happen. I'm pretty sure he's probably addicted to something. I'm not addicted to anything, don't worry. Not even my coffee. Okay. I like to say I'm a functional alcoholic, but I really don't drink that much. It's just a joke. Hey, it worked. Okay, we'll do it again, and we'll keep doing it until it no longer works. We are juicing Birdie. So she will BTFO all the other Kokobos, maybe to A class. I've had some field Kokobos not even make it past the B class though. They still bred a blue or green Kokobo, but it took a while. It took a couple resets. That I will reset for. Because it's just, I'm not going to be doing this for like multiple Kokobos that I don't need to. Okay, so anyway, Curiel will do 25 again. Okay. Welcome, and then we're gonna feed him to Birdie again. You know, they could like upgrade this game for like quality of life shit. That would be great. I mean, they did upgrade it, but they didn't like do it well. I mean, look, the Kokobo's in a shadow. All the characters stand out way too much against the backgrounds. It needs to be upgraded again. George Lucas style. Yeah, I said it. I'll take a stand. I think the upgrades for Star Wars were better. I'm a 90s baby, okay? I didn't see the original ones. I thought they looked fine. The updated ones. When he re-released the trilogy or whatever to make some money, which is totally understandable. All the nerds were so mad about it. Come on. And then he sold to Disney, and now, oh my god. Oh my god, those are some shitty movies. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. What a slap in the face that must be to those nerds that, dedicate, all the time and money to that bullshit. I walked out of The Rise of Skywalker. Was it The Rise of Skywalker or, it was the second one. I can't remember which one it was because they were so bad. I walked out of the second one, the second of the new trilogy. The first one I was like bored, but I'm bored with all the Star Wars movies. So I'm not a Star Wars fan. I walked out of the first one, it was fine. It was like whatever. I saw it with my dad. He seemed moderately impressed with it. I was moderately like, it was fine. It was fine. Could have done without Finn. Not because he's black. But it was fine. And then the second one, I walked out of that and I was like, what the fuck was that? That was like an objectively terrible movie. Like it was just all over the place, and the side quests with the Canto Bite and the minority crew. It's like, why am I watching the overweight black guy and the overweight Asian girl in a casino for a half an hour? It's a total side quest. Like, why are we doing that? And then the rest of it was crap too. I mean, it was just like, amazing how bad it was. It was like purposefully bad. It was like the director gave the finger to Star Wars fans. And I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I was like, I spent like $20 going to see this stupid movie. Yeah. And then the third one, J.J. Abrams, sorry, sorry. Yeah, okay. J.J. Abrams did the first one, and he's a hack. He is a hack. He has done nothing good. The only reason why he has any, like, clout in Hollywood, gets any work, is because Steven Spielberg, like, anointed him. Not as his successor, but as, like, for lack of a better word, his acolyte. And it's just, he drove Star Wars in the ground. I mean, the first one, like, people were, like, waiting for something new Star Wars. So they, like, kind of gave it a pass on how mediocre to bad it was. And then the second one happened, which was by a different director, Rian Johnson, I think. I mean, that was just a steaming pile of shit. And then the third one was back to J.J. Abrams, and it was just like a highlight reel of why J.J. Abrams is completely incompetent. As a storyteller, as a director, and he is just, oh my god. And he hasn't done any work since then. Thank God. Because Lost was garbage too. It was. Okay, don't come at me with well, Lost was kind of good. It started out. No, it was garbage. It was clear as day from episode 1, or the first handful of mystery boxes that J.J. Abrams pulled out of his ass, that he didn't know where he was going. There was no, like, he's a fucking con man. I'm sorry. Hecking con man. Ridiculous. I'm so glad he's not making movies anymore. Hopefully he stays, not making movies in director's jail. Because, Jesus, he was just... But he has, like, acolytes too. I think one of his acolytes was running Amazon Prime, which is evident because Amazon Prime content sucks. Did I already buy the greens? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, so it's just like, thanks a lot, Steven Spielberg. Insert anti-Semitic slur here. I am on Twitch.com, so I know you guys like that. It's fine. It's fine. I am an equal opportunity. If you're a fan of me, I'm a fan of you. You know what? You know, you can hate whoever you want to hate, baby. Just as long as you're masturbating to me. Or whatever. Whatever you're here. For whatever sick, perverted reason. You know, if it's to touch yourself. Or for a laugh, maybe. Or insight. Or I am okay. I know this sounds a bit presumptuous. And it's kind of a joke. This is a meta-modern comedy show, by the way. It's kind of a joke and kind of not. It kind of oscillates back and forth between joke and not a joke. But I kind of consider myself a prophet of God. And I'm not mocking the idea of God. I believe in God fully. I believe God created. I believe we are in God's creation. All of time and space is created by God. And I think when I explain his creation to people, it's him working through me to do that. And I don't like making any claims, like any outrageous claim. I'm just like explain the logic of his creation to people. Do I want to get into that right now? Well, maybe, if I don't burst into fucking flames. I think I've already explained this several times, but I'll do it again. Why not? Just give me a second. Okay. So, in order for God to be God, all-powerful, all-seeing, omniscient, he needs to be outside of time and space. That's just a reality, okay? That's the only way you can have all the aspects of God is to be outside of time and space. So, if we put our perspective outside of time and space, we see time and space like at a point. There's one point that is all of time and all of space. That is the point of view of God. So everything that has happened or will happen or is happening is within view of God, within control of God, is being created by God or was created by God or will be created by God. The tenses kind of, the word tenses kind of fuck up, but you get the idea. So, yeah, every decision, every thought you have is a creation of God. Now, I think the coffee's starting to hit me. Why does God have dictates or commands if he's in control? Well, you choose to. You're part of his creation. Like when you make a choice, it's part of his creation. But you can choose to be good or not to do good, or it's just all part. It's like he's in control, but you're also in control. You're working with God to create this artwork that's on his wall, or at an art show or whatever, or his video game. So yeah, should I start a religion? Because I just paid my taxes and it was worse than bottoming with like an 8-inch dick, and I've done that before, and that is not a lot of fun for me. Very painful, and it was very painful to pay my taxes this year. It's like 2 weeks of my life I had to pay to, not to the federal government, but to my state, which subsidizes farmers. And I can't even. I should just move. No, I'm not gonna move. I am never moving again. I'm going to die in this house, and my cats are gonna eat my face. I'm okay with that. You know what? I'm not okay with though. Please, if anyone sees this before or after I die, could you I know they're gonna be covered with blood from eating my face because it'll be a couple days or weeks until my body's found. I'm not planning on doing anything. I'm just the clock is ticking. But if they eat my face and they're all bloody and stuff, please don't put them down. I know it'll be disturbing looking because they have flat faces. So when they drink water, their faces get covered in water. So I imagine they'll be like little Persian, cute little kitties covered in blood. So if that happens, please don't put them down. Please just take them to Smitten Kittens, and they should. I think she seems pretty competent, that groomer, and hopefully they get the blood out. But even if they don't, just take care of my baby kitties. That is both a joke and a true request. Meta Modern comedy show. Look it up. I'm not explaining it. I'll explain it. Again. Okay, so metamodernism is the oscillation between two opposing points. So right and wrong, beautiful and ugly, light and dark. Oscillation means to go from one to the other and back again, oscillating back and forth. So a metamodern joke would be one that is both true and absurd. A metamodern artwork would be both beautiful and ugly. Yeah. There you go. So, when I say something that sounds comical, it's also serious and funny at the same time. So I'm telling the truth, but it sounds like a lie. Or if I'm lying, it sounds like I'm telling the truth, or vice versa. It's all there. It's all there. It's meta. Thank you. I am a meta modern streamer, YouTube creator, Rumble creator, BitChute. I need to upload more to BitChute. And nobody watches me, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's do this. Are you juiced up all the way yet, babe? Let's see. All right, let's go. Yeah. How many fucking greens is this little shit gonna take? Welcome. Buy more greens. I know I could buy more, but they don't stop it when you reach the max amount. So if I give her 99, it might be only one that, goes to her and the rest are pointless. So at this way, it's only 24 wasted at most. It makes sense. I've thought about this, okay? Trust me. Okay, God. Let's do it again. I had the air conditioning on a few days ago. I have the heat on now. I'm about to turn the air conditioning back on. It's ridiculous. little shit's gonna break me. I have to do this with, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I have to do this with 8 Cocobos. Yes, yes, you're welcome for all that future content. Alright, cereal greens. Alright, let's stop fucking around. Feed the Cocobos. You know, fucking losers working today on a Tuesday, and me, I'm just sitting here playing a video game, streaming to no one probably, making content probably nobody will watch, but that's fine. That's fine. I do this for me, not for you. You're welcome. You're welcome that I'm allowing you to witness me and benefit from my wisdom and my knowledge and my comedy. So I heard China, you know, the billion people. China, 2 billion maybe. China is getting a little restless because of the tariffs. Factories are shutting down. Generations of Chinese workers who have been there, like they've been at the same factory for generations. You know, it's a whole thing, a whole culture probably, and the tariffs are just like ruining their lives. And so they're calling for like the CCP to, you know, not be assholes to America, and also blaming them. And China's like putting out, or the Chinese government, the CCP, is putting out propaganda about like how it's America's fault, you know. And it just sounds like a giant clusterfuck. And I feel bad for them, to be honest. I mean, I'm not bad enough to... Jesus. Not bad enough to, you know, want to sacrifice my country for theirs, but, you know, like... I mean, there's like 20, probably millions of 20-something, 30-something-year-olds that are going to be like without jobs, without a way to make a living, poor, they have kids, they dedicated their whole lives to their factory, to their job. You know, Asian people have a really good work ethic. That's not racist. And I love Asians. I love them. They're my favorite breed of twink. Favorite breed of twink. That's a quote. That is a quote. And I will stand by that quote. Asian twinks, East Asian twinks. Like not the southern ones, you know. I mean they're fine, but like the Chinese ones, Korean ones, I'm getting into the Chinese, Korean, Japan. I like Japan. Japan's a little bit too southern. You know, I like the Koreans. I think I think Korean BBQ plate is for me. That's a reference to Final Fantasy VII. Korean BBQ plate. But yeah, Koreans are cute. They're like the most masculine looking twinks. You know? Love them. I love them. I wish I had a collection of them in my basement. I only have like white ones down there right now. I'm in the Midwest, so it's just like not a lot of Asians. I did go to San Francisco once, but I was just not in the mood. You know, I was a bottom at the time, and it's just like, you know, I wasn't ready to. I wasn't ready. I wasn't a top at the time, so I couldn't fully like utilize the location. You know, there are a lot of Asians in California, San Francisco. I should go back. So expensive though, and gross, with all the poop on the streets. And frankly, I don't want to support California. God damn! Oh, stamina is maxed out, or speed's maxed out, so that means stamina is almost maxed out. So maybe I should lower my purchases to, maybe we'll do 10 now, just 10. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, David, you have all that money. Why are you worrying about it? Because I'm an adult, sir. An adult. An adult playing a video game in the middle of a Tuesday afternoon. Video game that I played many, many times before. I'm an adult. And I am prudent with my money. I'm not Jewish, though. Not Jewish. I have a large penis, and I'm good looking, so it's just not, I'm not Jewish. I wish I was, though. I'd be richer and, I mean, I am already pretty smart, but I could probably be smarter. I could always be smarter. Stamina dust. Alright, we'll do that again. Yep. This is pro game. This is how you be a pro gamer, though, right? I think so. I think so. We better blow the fuck out all of the B-class birdies. For real, for real. My birdie's gonna be the top birdie. Eventually it'll say it doesn't have much of effect or something. And that's when we stop. I think this is it. I feel like this is it. This is the one that's gonna be nothing. I'm wasting my money on these ones. I just feel it, you know? I just feel it. Damn it. Well, I did 75 mimic greens. There's no way I can know that. There's no way I can know. Okay, let's try it again. Alright, let's see. What do you think? Think this will be it? Oh, and I heard China's putting pressure on the rest of the Asian countries. But the rest of the Asian countries are like, wait a minute, you've been screwing us too. So yeah, it's gonna be awful. I'm kind of afraid for like 30 years from now, because the CCP is not gonna last. I mean, it's communism. Communism does not last. I mean, they're smart. They're learning. They've learned from their mistakes. They've somewhat adopted, kind of like capitalism. There, not capitalism, but like state-controlled capital. They're basically fascists, and it just doesn't work. You're not going to be able to sustain that with, billions of people in your country that are, borderline poverty and being pushed into poverty because they no longer have jobs or whatever. So, and they can't subsidize their workers any more than they already are. They're subsidizing them right now. They're subsidizing the American consumer, actually, because they want to keep their population occupied with their factory jobs, their bullshit jobs. Damn it. I'm not wasting my money. I'm getting like 99. You're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? Just whip out the lotion and just start jerking it, okay? The El Salvador president was with Trump today or yesterday, and it was kind of cute to be honest, because they're both kind of like, they're both, I don't want to say like dictators, but they're both like hardline, kind of authoritarian. Trump's not really authoritarian, but he's like pseudo-authoritarian, and the El Salvador president is authoritarian, and they were buddies and chummy, and the El Salvador president told Trump he's gonna miss him, and I'm like, oh, that's sweet. And the media's like, you accidentally deported somebody to El Salvador without filling out the paperwork properly or something, some bullshit like that. So they were like, are you going to bring him back to the U.S.? And Trump was like, no. And like all of his cabinet were like, are you crazy? It's an MS gang member who was here illegally in the first place, and, rapist and murderer. And then the El Salvador president was there, and he was like, no, we are going to put him in our prison. Our infamous, gigantic prison. And it's just like, really? The media is defending rapists and murderers now, just because Trump is against them. God damn it. Crazy stuff. I'm so over journalists. They're just, okay, so, if you went to college and you had an English requirement, everyone knows across the nation, I already did this, everyone knows across the nation, in order to, like, if you want like a cruise class, something to just tune out of, and, if you have an English requirement and you have no interest in English, what you want to do is you want to take a journalism class. Do you know why? Because any idiot can pass a journalism class. Basically the assignments and the tests are like, write a 1,500, article, 1,500 word article on, this subject, or pick a subject, and, it's just like, oh, bullshit. So they're dumb as rocks, basically, is what I'm saying. Is they have no curiosity. They have an agenda to push, and a story to tell. It's just, and they just jerk themselves off, too. Like, they think they're part of the government, or holding the government to accountability. And I mean, they are, to one side of the government. But, like, Obama got away with literal murder, bombing American citizens, drone bombing them, and nobody held him to account for it in the media. At least nobody, outside of what? Did Fox News even hold him to account? Probably not. I wasn't a big Obama fan, but I am glad that he was elected and reelected, and I'll tell you why. He set the Democrats down the primrose path of identity politics, because he was a freshman senator in the United States Senate, so it was his first term as a senator. Before that, he was a state senator from Illinois, and before that, I don't know what he did, but it wasn't anything significant. So he was very underqualified, but he was a well-spoken, very articulate politician of color, and so, like, him being black got so many people's attention. Everybody was like, oh. And the wanting to vote for him. He gave good speeches, and he made people liked him, for whatever reason, and he was black, so he got the black voters to, fall all over themselves. It was like practically messianic. And the Democrats saw this, and, well, actually, he was elected overwhelmingly in 2008, and then he was a pretty not good president for 4 years. Like, from an objective standpoint, he was pretty shitty, but he still got reelected in 2012. So after he was reelected, the lesson the Democrats learned was, well, we don't really need to, we don't really need to worry about the working class. We don't really need to worry about, issues that we need to address. All we need to worry about is the color of our candidates, which is dumb. And so, I mean, it's just been a shit show since they've been falling apart since then. And then, Trump is, I've been saying this since he got elected in 2016. Trump is Obama's legacy. Arguably, I like the guy. I like Trump. I think he's hilarious. Arguably, he's a con man. Arguably, he's a very smart man. If he's a good businessman, I'm sure he's adequate, if not great. But he's Donald Trump. He had a reality TV show, okay? There's no way, in no universe, other than this one, he would be elected president. And he got elected president because he said all the right things after 8 years of just a garbage president who did nothing for the country. That's a quote, and I will stand by that too. And I did vote for Obama, by the way, because I was in my 20s. And, poor, and it was understandable. But, around the time, around the time Trayvon Martin, do you know who he was? Trayvon Martin was a black teenager who was, how did it happen? Okay, so he confronted George Zimmerman. Trayvon Martin confronted George Zimmerman, who was like a Mexican guy in his neighborhood. He was patrolling his neighborhood. George Zimmerman was patrolling his neighborhood to keep it, safe or whatever, because hooligans. And Trayvon Martin was a hooligan, for lack of a better word. Probably high on lean or something, or weed or whatever. And paranoid, he saw George Zimmerman and got in a tussle with him. And George Zimmerman ended up shooting and killing Trayvon Martin, the black kid, who is probably, or was verifiably stoned or paranoid from lean. And the way the media covered it was just ridiculous. I remember watching MSNBC in my 20s again, and being listening to the story and hearing the propaganda, and it was like trying to look through my fingers that were partially open. It's you're not telling me the whole story. I could tell they were not telling me the whole story. And so it was really frustrating. I was well, what about this? What about that? And they just never brought it up. So I looked it up online, or I looked it up on YouTube, and I found Stefan Molyneux's The Truth About Trayvon Martin, or George Zimmerman, or whatever. And he laid it out. He explained it. All the missing things were filled in. And I was what the fuck? And then the Michael Brown thing happened. Is this ever going to end? The Michael Brown thing happened. And they did it again. And it just kept happening. Black Lives Matter happened. which was and is a domestic terrorist group. I mean, loosely affiliated, of course, but I mean, their aim is to influence policy in the government, and they have riots. That is, by definition, a domestic terrorist group of people. Individual groups. Individuals are the domestic terrorists that coalesce around the moniker or the title of Black Lives Matter. So, I mean, that was Obama's legacy, too. I'm glad I have all this money. And time. Okay. Let's try this again. So yeah, that started my rightward shift. My maturation, politically speaking. And now I'm advocating Trump. I want to send Trump a letter in the mail, written in like red crayon, my plan to build thousands of mental institutions across the country and lock up all the Democrats and leftists and probably like half the centrists too for being, fucking crazy. Which Chocobo are you going to feed it to? I'm going to feed it to Birdie, my only Chocobo. That was a joke, by the way. Although they all should be locked up because you're fucking crazy. I'm sorry, but there's like objective reality, and most leftists aren't like aligned with objective reality. There are provable objective facts in the universe, in the world. Like manifesting is not a thing. Like you do not manifest reality. You do not wish for something, envisioning it happen. God damn it. Envision it happening and it happens. That's not a thing. The universe does not listen to you. I mean, okay. So yeah. So like, and then it's like everyone's born equal. I'm sorry. No, they're not. Everyone's equal before God. I'm sorry. That's where it came from. Everyone's equal. Everyone's equal before God. The Protestantism is the same as progressivism, basically. Progressives are just Protestants without God. They put God under the rug. They swept him away. But it's the same morals, the same bullshit, same, slave morality. Lifting up the weakest, or the weak shall inherit the earth. Take care of the poor. Why? Because you might be poor someday. Well, if I'm poor someday, and somebody's taking care of me, I have no incentive to better myself. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. In this episode of Final Fantasy VII and Chill, David feeds his Chocobo for an hour to save some gil that he doesn't need to save. It's just good practice, okay? It just gives us more time to chat and more time for you to masturbate too. You're welcome, again, by the way. Sometimes I think you don't appreciate me. Welcome to the club. Alright, so let's... Oh my God. Fuck it, I'm done. I'm done. Birdie, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna do a little battling in the gold saucer. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have a little fun, okay? Gold saucer time. Before we call it a stream. I think I'll stream later though. Oh shit, let me see what time it is. Because I'm going out to eat with my dad for dinner. I hope he doesn't want me to pay for him. Because he came over and helped me out with my yard. And, like, I feel obligated to do it, but like, I don't wanna. Where is the ruby weapon? Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Where is my phone? I'm gonna look into that because I want to know. Because I'm concerned that he's not here. Like the ruby weapon is like a big challenge that I'd like to have. Oh, sorry. I know this is rude, but just give me a second. My mom. I think I talked to my mom last episode. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those gays, I swear. Alright. Yeah. Comma, how much was your gas? Question mark. So, the grocery store around here, like, has points for gas. Like, they'll give you points for buying certain things. So, and it, like, those points accumulate to cents, like CENTS off your gas. And so every time I go to the grocery store, when I buy stuff, and I buy like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, when I go, I put money on her card. I say put it under Deb, that's my mom, and I bought a ton of stuff yesterday, and she got like several dollars off her gas, so she probably got like free gas or something. She doesn't drive anywhere, but apparently she just filled up her tank and she's all excited. So there you go. Anyway. Ruby weapon, computer, Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. Oh, the ultimate weapon. I have to take down the ultimate weapon first. Regular weapon. The one in that, like, round lake area. I need to chase him around the globe, defeat him, and then the ruby weapon shows up. And the weapon that we saw in the sea was probably the diamond weapon. And so the emerald weapon probably isn't down there right now either. Okay, I got it. It makes sense if you know anything about the game. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, let's save. I'm sure Birdie has enough stamina. Hopefully. I can't even do the battle arena though without getting GP. And we get GP from winning Kokobo races. It's just a whole thing. That's why we're playing. It's so much fun. Yay. I am having fun though. So great talking to someone who can't talk back. I gotta be honest. I don't look at comments or chats or anything, so while your input is appreciated, I'm not reading it. Thank you. This is an art show, a show. Think of it as like a TV show or a play. Just deal with it or go away. I don't care. This is for me, not for you. But if you go away, How will you come? How will you come without me? Your girlfriend? I mean, come on. Be real. You don't have a girlfriend? Let me register. Birdie. Cool. Yeah, do it. A birdie. 700 stamina? That's pretty good. Oh my god, we're gonna blow them out of the water. I mean, her speed isn't great, but yeah, her stamina is goated, and it wasn't even maxed out. The items suck. Right. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. These motherfuckers in the dust. Oh yeah. Look at that. No challenge. Way behind us. That's what happens when you juice, baby. Juice. You know, like gear. Like steroids. Damn. Not even close. Not even close. What do we get? Ice crystal. No thanks. 50 GB? I'll take that. That's 5 rounds in the battle arena. Yeah, give me GP. Let's get Birdie up to A rank, and then we'll go to the battle arena. Actually, no. We'll get Birdie up to A rank, and then I'll save, and then end this stream, and then maybe I'll stream again later after my dinner with my dad. Because I think I've been streaming for a while. I'm very disappointed in that coffee. Bullshit. Birdie. I'm not doing. Why would anyone choose the long one? It makes no sense. Look at Birdie. Look at her go. We're gonna have to let her go someday, though. Maybe not. Maybe we'll keep her around. I think we can keep one yellow Pokeball. Alright, so 324 and everything. Damn, we're just gonna blow them out of the water. Okay, we're gonna hope for a Megalixir. I might actually take that item. Because they're good. They're good. They're like tents. But you can use them during battle. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, birds. Fucking birds. Stop fronting. You're not getting ahead. Not winning this game. This race. You know how much money I dumped into this bird? You're not winning. Fucking birds. Nothing but birds and bugs. I got like a wave of caffeination from my coffee, but I mean it's really weak. I'm definitely not doing that again. Well, I did buy three bags of it, so I guess I'm kind of screwed. Come on, guys, hurry up. Hurry up. Mega Elixir! Ah! Okay, we're gonna get that. Worth it. Item, please. Thank you. Hey, I moved up a rank already. Cool. Actually, you know what? Okay, it's already high up there. Never mind. Okay, so I think we have time for a couple. We'll get one championship battle, or one championship belt for Tifa. Yeah. If we can. I mean, if we have like a bunch of fuck ups. No. I mean, we're limited to 5 though, right? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, wait. Is he healed? Shit. I don't know if he's fully healed. I did this last time too. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Why do they all miss? I'm not complaining, but I don't get it. Now we gotta wait for Bahamut. God, he's like my mom's dog. Like everything's a show. It's a beagle hound mix. And I was dog sitting for her. And he's just a drama queen. Every time I walk into the room, he wants food, he just freaks out. If I leave the house, he throws a fit. Like if I leave him alone, he throws a fit. Because he has separation anxiety. So adorable though. I love him so much. He's older, so I gave him pizza. Like he ate over half the pizza, not in one setting, but he ended up eating over half the pizza that I bought. I think I got like 2 or 3 slices. But yeah. He's not going to be around much longer, so I made an executive decision while she was gone. Damn it. Oh, damn, I didn't even need to do Bahamut. My little twink is so good. Probably should have healed him before this. And healed his mana from MP. I think I already own Diablo on Steam. If I do, I will play it. Because I know I own Final Fantasy VIII. I love that game too. A lot of people don't like it, I do. Half HP. Okay, I need to do Regan and fix this shit. He's sucking up my MP too? Jesus. What the hell? This might be it. Yeah? Yeah, it's just luck on this, I think, sometimes. Okay, first of all, let's look at this. So, yeah. Okay, now we're ready. Remember yesterday? It was like I had 2 of them where I did the whole run. Didn't even think about it. Bam, bam, bam. And my luck ran out. Okay, no bullshit this time. Why is its power used up? Those things are creepy looking though. Look at their faces. Turn-based battles, so exciting. I can't counter if you miss all the time. There we go. Fuck. I'm just a little frog boy now. That nobody can hit for some reason. Alright, so where is my remedy? Remedy. Oh, or Banyan's Kiss. I can just use that. Nice try, bird, but you're gonna have to hit me. What the hell is going on? I checked his stats. He's not like... I don't know what accuracy... I don't know what... Like, he doesn't have like an evasion stat. His dexterity is fine. But that's for like attacking, right? Poison. And they're gonna make me into frogs. Fuck. Good. God damn it. If it would have hit me, god damn it. She's got red eyes there. I mean, her eyes are bloodshot. See, if they hit me, I'll go back to being human. Which is kind of annoying. Because if they hit me now, I'll go back to being a toad. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're gonna use it. Thank you. I was gonna use an item. As a frog. She didn't last very long. Again with the fucking frog. And we've got 2 bunnies here. Club sword. I need to remember to move these items up. Fuck, he's not small, he's a frog. God damn it. I screwed up there. That's right, baby. Probably should have healed there, but whatever. God damn it. I'm poisoned? Where's the counterattack, Cloud? I'm gonna take one of them out before I cure myself. Or heal myself from the poison. What the hell? Fuck. Are you kidding me? So now she's healing from my Regan spell there. And she's never gonna die. Okay, so now we have to heal. Before we cure the poison. Bunch of trolls. Look at her. She's like, yeah, I got this. No, you don't, bitch. Okay, so. Alright, now you're done. Now you're done, skank. God damn it. Fascination, you got it. She's fast. What the f is that fucking Regan? She ran out of MP. This is embarrassing. There we go. That's not good. I should probably cast haste on myself. And Regan. Are these Chimamaras or whatever? Chimara. Big kitties. Well, at least they're not bugs or birds. Those big old whiskers, though. There we go. Of course. Great. That's not good. So these guys, they take forever to attack, but when they do, it's I'm not going to survive it, so I need to kill him right away. So it's good that I have haste on. Damn it. Fuck. It's coming for me. Come on, Cloud, hurry. Damn it. Okay, good. Yeah, walk away, bitch. I think they're called tonberries. I think this is the last one. Fucking damn it. Now I use cornucopia. I think we got this. I think we got this, guys. No problem. I'm not gonna worry about my MP. We have X potions. It's fine. If it actually hits me, it might not hit me. Nice. How is that thing staying up there? I don't get it. Come on, Cloud. This is all for all the points. We need all the points. We need to do this a couple times to get the championship belt. I think. Nice. I don't think my limit break carries over though. Okay, we need 64,000, so we're over halfway there. It does not carry over. I guess that's fair. Right. We gotta do that one more time. And we'll have enough for Tifa's champion belt. Let's do it. Cloud. I could do Sid too, but that would require like a lot of magic use, and there's too many candy caps that would break the materials. He also has a really good attack too, though, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother with Bahamut. It takes too long, and I think Cloud can handle it. What does this say? Fear the grave. I don't actually. Oh god, bro's getting up. Bro is my male Persian kitty. He's adorable. He has giant anime eyes. You can see him. He's a thumbnail on one of the earlier episodes. He's the one that looks like a demon. You'll know him when you see him. The cute one, the adorable one, is Precious, his sister. They're litter mates. And they're my little fur baby. No, they're not my fur baby. They're my cats. I love my cats, but they're not my fur babies. I am not that kind of gay. I will not be that kind of gay. I will not be that kind of gay. I will not be that kind of gay. Okay, I need to cast haste. And Regan. If I can, God, I can't do that now. Fuck. That's a big handicap. Because there aren't any items that do what Regan and Haste do. Damn it. I don't think I need magic material. It's just going to make it more of a pain in the ass. Well, that doesn't matter. But we're too confused. Oh my god, damn it. Oh my god, I need to pay attention to his HP. I better be able to reach him. Damn it. Next potion. My limit break will hit it, right? Do I want to use my limit break though? No, I don't. Alright, big bird. Get a load of this big bird. I bet there are a lot of people, like in the United States, that think dragons were or are real. I'm fairly confident that they're not. They weren't. What are you guys doing? He went and woke up his sister. What are you doing, dude? She was sleeping. Great. I don't know what that. I don't think I have anything. Do I have any command material? No. I don't. Come on, Cloud. Do it, baby. Yeah. That's good. What the hell? It's like 2 turns in a row? That's bullshit. Look at her. Skank. She's like Scarlet. And smell her. Smells like fish pizza. Alright, so. Well, that's great. Oh, fuck. I am fucked. Well, Bahamut now, and that would be nice to have Bahamut. Toxic barf. Fucking penguins. Oh, my counterattack material is broken. God damn it! Should probably heal. just gonna have to ignore the poison for now. At least until that bug thing is dead. Alright, good. So intense. We have like a minute to wait here. Trying to read that other side. Fear the grave. The brave do not fear the grave. Okay, I get it. The brave do not fear the grave. That's literally me. Well, that doesn't matter. What are these things? They're pretty strong. Better heal again. No! 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 Ah. Okay, there we go. Fucking trolls. Okay. Cloud, can you maybe speed it up a little bit, buddy? Damn it. Guess Sleeple doesn't really matter if they just keep attacking me. Got it. This'll do it. This should do it. Come on, Cloud. Do it. Do it, baby. Nice. Nice. Keep going. Whatever. Oh, it's the Dune Worm. But I kind of want to stick my... I mean, I'm just saying the mouth kind of looks like a butthole. That's all I'm saying. I'm curious. I'm just curious. I'm gonna probably chomp it off, but what if it didn't? Hey, buddy. Bro is on the beanbag chair. He says hi. He will not be making a guest appearance. I'm not touching the camera. It's magic that I got it working. Everything's working. I mean, it's just, I'm just not a technical person. So, okay, I'll heal now. I think we got this. This worm's kind of a bitch, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. Earthquake? What is that shit? 113? Wasting my time. Come on, Cloud. Come on, baby. Baby twink boy. Come on. And that was good. Not good enough. Actually, I'm kind of amazed that this is the final boss. Is it the... I think it is. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you look so good. His sister cleaned his eyes. He has these giant anime eyes that always are he's always crying, basically. And so they stain the bottom of his eyes. Or they don't stain it, they stain it, but they also crust. So it looks like he's been crying blood all the time. It's disturbing. And I can't clean his eyes because, have you ever tried to clean a cat's eyes? Yeah. So, but his sister, bless her heart, she does it for him. Because he doesn't do it. And it's so adorable. And then he cleans her. It's so cute. I love them so much. But they're just cats. They're just cats. I'm not going to say they're my fur babies. I'm not their cat dad. They're my pets. We did it! Is that enough? I think that's enough, right? It's a lot less than what we got last time. Probably because that worm was so easy. It's enough, though. There we go. Next page. Alright, championship belt. Just enough. Alright, equip. Tifa. There it is. Alright. Cool, man. Mission accomplished. We amped up Birdie. She's ready for A class, I think. We got a championship belt for Tifa. Had some good times. And now we are gonna call it a stream. Call it a stream. Call it a day. Well, not a day. I want to be back later and have some coffee and then do this right. Got so screwed on that. It's just not Final Fantasy VII and chill without my coffee. My good coffee. Which I don't have a shortage of. I just wanted to branch out a little bit. All it did was give me hot flashes. Alright, we're gonna save. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Like and subscribe if you want. Have a great day.